first one that I'm going to be talking about is Cafemba. This is where Blanco kids, who you'll meet later, he has a foster kids program there. He has a kind of a school of kids that don't have documents because, for example, when the Haitian come from Haiti, right, and they get here with no paperwork, it's really hard for them to go to school with no paper. So what he does, he has a school, and then he'll bring them into the school, and then they teach them and try to work with the kids that don't have paperwork in Dominican Republic. And Blanco, he has a pig farm, and he has a lot of pigs that we might go there to see. And that's the way he sometimes supports the school. And another community that we will go into is maybe that he always works into is in Amistad and Loma Blanca. They are all, well, Amistad, it's a mixed community of Dominican and Haitian. And Cafemba, the first one that I mentioned, where he has the school, is mostly Dominican, but Loma Blanca is all Haitian. So we might be going to those communities as well, at least to see them. And we will go into Mahiolo, which is, we have a name in Spanish that is Hall of the Pigs, Hoyo de los Puercos, but the Dominicans, we mostly call it Mahiolo, which was the name of the guy who founded that community. So Mahiolo is a mixed community, Haitian, Dominican. Especially in the bottom part, there is a Haitian community totally, whose pastor is Blanco Baku, and we will be meeting him too. And we might be doing some projects there as well, some evangelism and discipleship. And we have Chelo there as well, who is like he's not a Christian yet, he's a politician, but he's community leader. He helps us out sometimes, and you'll be meeting him too. And most of the people that live in Hall of the Pigs, especially the Haitian people, they live from the dump. They go to the dump, they get the garbage, they get, the recycling articles, like objects, like plastic bottles, clothes and stuff, like from the hotels that the tourists will throw away. They pick them up and sell it. So it's a really poor community. And most of the Dominicans that are there live of the pig farming as well. And that's the way they depend. So we might not go there. Well, what we might is Aguas Negras, which is Black Waters. It's a community that we don't really work there a lot. We used to, but not anymore, because there are some big ministries that work there, especially from Canada, whose name is, I don't know, have you ever heard about WestJet or Live Different? Live Different, they build homes, and they have built a lot of homes there, and they are working there now, so that's why we don't really go there a lot. And the other place is La Trenta, which Paul already talked about it. We will be going there as well. And as Paul said, in La Trenta there is a lot of prostitution, transgender, and sexual issues, and it's really tough to work there. So pray a lot for Paul for God to strengthen him, because it's really hard. And Muñoz is a really nice community as well. It's a mixed community, Haitian and Dominican. We'll be going there to do discipleship as well and evangelism, and we might do some kids, or we will do some kids program there. We just did one like maybe 15 days ago, I think. We were there with the kids. We took them some sport stuff, and they loved it. So we will be going there as well. That's where Paul used to live, and Paul's homes got burned, and in that area, because of a candle, like how many houses, Paul, were burned? 53 houses, and that was where the solar lights started. And when Brad saw that need, he started moving in the States so he could get them some solar lights for them not to use the candles, because it happens all the time, those fires and stuff. And then we will be going to Cristo Transforma, which is a rehab center for drug addiction. And there are like around 30 men there that are, trying to get back in the track. And they have been going through alcohol problems, drug addiction problems, and violence problems, and they're just going through that process. The good part of this place is that there is no psychology there. That's just Christ, because the guy there, he was a drug addict, and when he came into Puerto Plata, he just started program. Well, he was put into the program, and then the guy that was in charge left, and he stayed there, and he just started praying God to send people there to help him, and he just started, going after the drug addicts, in the streets, and he will bring them in to the program, and some of them have gone out, some of them have gone back, but some of them have come out really free because of the gospel of Jesus Christ. And we will be going to maybe Ranchito, which is one of the first places that we might visit. It's like maybe 45, 1 hour minutes away. And there we have Sila and Alberto. They are really old and they are going through some health issues right now, but they're getting there. And we might not get to go there because of transportation. It's kind of hard, but I don't know, we might go. We'll see what happens. And then we will go into Loma de la Vestia a lot, which is the place where we mostly spend our time in UTK. And we will be doing discipleship, especially with the ladies you guys will be going to. And we will be going there on Wednesday to do a church service. Especially this Wednesday, we'll be going there having a nice church service. And on Monday, we'll be going there to do discipleship with the ladies. So it's going to be a great time. I think this is one of the places that we will most be involved in because we just love those ladies up there. We love those places. That's my favorite place of working in UTK so far. So in Loma de la Vestia, there is a pottery guy that works there as well. That's the pottery factory. And Martin, who you'll be meeting, he's working there doing those arts with the clay, and he's a potter. He's a nice guy. He does a lot of nice stuff. And when Brad rented a place where the clay factory is, or the pottery factory, it was to be for the filter part, but it was not possible to do that. But he is at least doing some stuff for the ministry sometimes. Like when the missionary from the state come, they will go up there and they'll buy from him, some cups and mugs and stuff like that. So it's a really nice place. It's especially Dominican, mostly Dominican. There are some Haitians too as well, but it's especially Dominican. And we might be going to Maimon as well, who is a fishing place. And there is a lot of fish restaurants there. It's one of the most famous places for fishing part here in the Dominican Republic. It's mostly Dominican, but it's a really nice place. We don't really work there a lot, but you'll be going there as well. So this is it. And we might be going to some other places that I don't have it here, but you have a good time.